What's up, YouTube? Retoro here, and do I got a spicy one for you guys today. We're going to look at LinkedIn, the supposedly professional platform for people to go and share their professional contributions, but is it really that, or is something a little bit different going on here? So let's start with the first picture, or the first, I guess, post by this lovely human being, and go from there. All right, here. So as you can see, this person, we're just gonna look at it here and start out, and we're just gonna read it. I blocked out the person's name so nobody goes and blows up her inbox, even though she deserves it. So let's start. 6 extremely ashy private security guards have been charged after dragging a woman out of a town hall meeting in Idaho. I've heard the word ashy before now, and I'm sure you guys have too. But let's see what she was referring to, because there is a picture of these security guards. Huh. I wonder what she means by ashy here. Can any of you imagine? Let's continue reading. I reported on this asherific event a few months ago as a plea for more 8.5 by 11 women to be outraged. Seems y'all ain't outraged enough for my taste. 8.5 by 11. I wonder what that means. I think if any of you have experience with a printer, you can safely assume that this is a derogatory statement towards a certain group of people, which we're going to look at here in a little bit. Let's continue with this post, though. As this woman was manhandled and dragged, as most black and brown folks are used to. That's kind of interesting because this person is being manhandled and dragged, and they're not either of these two colors, and I think every other color interacts with the police and private security guards too, and also get dragged and manhandled. So usually what happens if you're disturbing something. Don't know if that's what happened in this case, but I guess, this person only thinks that happens to 2 groups of people. I'm glad that the woman is pressing charges and that these void of lip men will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Void of lip. I wonder what she means by that, because I see a lip, I see a lip, and I see lips. Could it be that she's referring that a certain race of people don't have as big a lips as other people? I don't know. Let's continue and find out. Have you supported a woman today? Okay. And then lastly, down here with the hashtags, hire black women, DEI. Well, of course, this is here. Come on. We kind of knew this. But look at this hashtag. What would happen on LinkedIn if you put hire white men here? I can safely assume, and I'm sure all of you can too, exactly what would take place. You wouldn't have an account anymore, or at least your post would be taken down. But you know what? Let's continue. Let's look at a comment on this post here. Let's just look. Sounds about white for Idaho. Look at this glorious human being right here. For some odd reason, it doesn't surprise me that this person said this, which is exactly why I said good riddance at age 24. The state is naturally gorgeous, but just hopefully politically ass backwards. Or back asswards. Yeah, I'm sure they didn't miss you either. At all. Creative marketing director specializing in cannabis travel and events. Sure, Idaho pretty much said, don't let the door hit you in the ass. How about another post from this glorious human being? The same person right here. Dear 8.5 by 11s. I'm not your sis in the workplace. Okay. Another mention of 8.5 by 11. So is she talking about like pieces of printer paper? Because that seems a little bit weird. Well, let's see what she's talking about. Oh. 8.5 by 11. A term used to refer to white people, referring to the standard size of white printer paper, which is 8.5 by 11 inches. So we're now making up terms to refer to white people, but I'm sure that if you decided to use one of the terms that refers to black people, this would probably get you into some trouble, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So what do you think happened when I reported her? Because, I mean, I wouldn't be me without trying to stir up some trouble, right? Well, let's see. Okay, we reviewed your report. Thanks for reporting this glorious human being's comment. A member of our trust and safety team reviewed the comment and found it does not go against our professional community policies. You know what one of those policies is? Racism. You know what that lady was doing? Stating derogatory terms to refer to a race of people. Interesting how LinkedIn doesn't consider that racism, when I bet money that if anybody did this towards another color of another human being, hey, guess what would happen? You're probably correct. So this person didn't get punished at all. So apparently it's perfectly okay to state those things about one race. But we all know what would happen if you did that to another. But there's more from this glorious human being. I'm not POC. I'm not bi POC. I am black. My identity isn't an acronym or a catch-all. It's rooted in history, struggle, brilliance, and power. So we are defining who we are by the color of our skin. That's interesting. I thought we had made a lot of strides to judge people by the content of their character and not how they were born. I didn't think that defined you, but apparently it defines this human. My blackness isn't a footnote in someone else's diversity metric. It's the whole moisturized headline. Okay. I think this person is a egocentrist of some type, but let's continue. Too often the word black gets diluted, softened, made more palatable. Not here, not me. I don't know what she's talking about in the corporate space for the last 15 years, and I've never heard the word black get diluted, softened, or made more palatable. So that's weird. Have you hired a blackety black woman today? Well, that's just kind of funny. But again, let's reverse that and put a different race in there. A particular one that I'm thinking about, or we can refer to them just like this person did as 8.5 by 11s. And we already know exactly what would happen to this post. So yeah, this just kind of goes to show that, LinkedIn, even though it's supposed to be about our professional contributions and what we put out into the marketplace in our professions, this person has decided to use LinkedIn as their social justice platform, and LinkedIn is perfectly okay with it. Even though we know they would not be okay the other way around if somebody from another race decided to do the same thing. So it's become Facebook and pretty much every other social media website. And if you haven't gone on LinkedIn and you're a professional, stay away. Just join a site that has people of similar mindset. I don't know, if you're a software engineer, go on GitHub and just talk to people there. This is not a place. This is like the new Reddit for people who are claiming to be professionals. Anyways, that's all for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment for more. All right, thanks, guys.